This is a scary story about the high beams.
A woman was driving down a highway one night when she noticed a pair of headlights approaching her car very quickly.
The car then passed her off and then suddenly swerved right back behind her.
She got extremely nervous and kept an eye on the car behind her.
The car then pulled up to her bumper to bumper and began flashing their high beams. The car continued to follow her very closely and kept flashing their high beams on and off. The frightened girl struggled to keep her eyes on the road because she couldn't stop looking at the car behind her.
Finally, the woman approached her exit, but the car still followed her and continued to flash their high beams on and off.
The girl then took out her phone and dialed 911. She then told them that a car was following her, flashing their high beams.
The woman gave her address, and within a few minutes, she saw the red and blue lights in the distance.
She let out a sign of relief as she pulled into her driveway, but suddenly the strange car also pulled into her driveway and began blinking its lights like a maniac. The police car then screeched to a halt, and two officers jumped out with their guns drawn.
They then pulled the man out of the car, and they then handcuffed him. But the handcuffed man began screaming, "There's somebody in your car! There's somebody in your car!"
The two police officers then pointed their guns in the direction of the girl and fired.
The woman screamed, but when she turned around, she saw the bloody corpse of a murderer fall out of her back seat.
There was a large butcher knife still gripped in his dead cold hand. The police searched her back seat and found duct tape, a blindfold, and a pair of handcuffs.
The woman then realized that the man in the strange car was actually trying to save her.
When the police released him, he explained
that as he pulled up behind her car, he saw a man with a butcher knife raising it up behind her.
And just as the madman was about to stab her, he flashed his high beams and the figure crouched back underneath the seat.
He said he flashed his high beams every time he saw the man raise the knife.